We just want to say a big happy birthday to Barnes. She is 21 years old. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And a big thank you to everything that Barnes does. Happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Bye. What's good, guys? It's Trav here from Neighbourhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. And welcome to our July agency update, where we fill you in on all that's new with us, our current state of digital marketing, and the worldwide events impacting how you do business, as well as our software spotlight. A bunch has happened since we've last graced your screens. Starting with two of our new neighbours. Jen joins us as a digital marketing strategist with quite the life resume, from travelling the globe, being a yoga instructor, and having secondary education in journalism and anthropology. Stepping into our sales seat is Tyler, a drum and bass head who's an advocate for the local music scene whilst being an absolute whiz in the sales department. Tyler joins us alongside her pooch Reggie, with a wealth of experience to help Neighbourhood nurture leads past and present. Expect to see these guys making an appearance in the upcoming videos and across our socials too. It's crazy to think that we're now into the second half of 2022. Already, as much as the landscape of life is changing at a ridiculous pace, so too is Neighbourhood's ecosystem. We've lost a little and we've gained a lot, and our quarterly days out allows us to reflect on that. It's not just graphs, stats, and me talking, though the latter is probably a big portion of everyday life here. It's a day out with a team that inevitably ends with a beverage or four in our hands. Barno crushed it once again, setting up another amazing race style event where we had to hit the boardwalk up into the Brisbane powerhouse to hunt down icons to offer hints to our final destination. Once again, Liv finished last, though the highlight wasn't that, but our destination of the New Farm Bowls Club, where Jacinta and Cam found themselves in an unofficial grand final and teed off for a highly competitive game of bowls. Bets were placed, beers were sunk, and chat was thrown to help loosen up a hectic quarter while setting us up for the next month. Much like the common DJ on your newsfeed on Facebook, we can confidently say watch this space because we got some big things coming. Now for what's around the corner here in the hood. Our next HubSpot user group event is just weeks away, where I'm joined by Kriss, Micus, an ex-Google employee and the CEO of a leading German-based digital firm specializing in sales enablement tools with a particular niche in sales automation. Kriss and I will be running through our tried and tested sales enablement tools that we and other clients utilize to drive conversions and see impressive results. Better yet, we'll be diving into Sales Hub to see how this works as an ultimate wingman in helping engage and convert high quality leads. We go live on the 28th of July, Thursday at 4 p.m. Australian Standard Time. Register for free while you can in the link below, and this is definitely one that you don't want to miss. Next up is Your Digital Dose, a monthly recap on what's happening in the world and how these current events could impact your digital efforts in how you interact, engage, and convert your customers of 2022. First up, if you think you've had enough of being force-fed ads, brace yourself for a topic that may rub you up the wrong way. Glance, a subsidiary of ad tech giant InMobi Group, is in the midst of launching its lock screen platform on Android smartphones in the US within the next quarter. Why do I care is likely your first thought, but diving deeper, you'll learn that soon, even without entering your Android phone, you'll be fed ads, news articles with the silver lining of games all on your lock screen. Now, if you're in the marketing space right now, it opens up a realm of delivering content through a new sales channel. Sure, it's on mobile, but now it's a consideration of psychology when trying to engage people every time they check their phone without the intent of searching the web. Take a step beyond the usual budding marketer here, where you lick your fingers counting the money you're going to drop into paid media and consider the quality of the content you'll produce rather than the frequency. Creating authentic content that feels familiar yet sparks curiosity will be the suggestion here. Humanizing your marketing ploy should be a priority. Consider that your mobile screen is where you receive texts and calls from friends and family, social media notifications based on people that you share common interests with. And in areas where screensavers are set for happy reminders, you're now operating this space, meaning a more cohesive, effective ad that could consist of short, catchy wordplay supported by a visual that engages and entices. Neighbourhood recently developed a paid ad strategy that broke down buyer personas, examined competition, and created attractive content that helped an RTO hit over $1.5 million in revenue. Don't know why I said dollar. Dollar. Don't know why I said dollar. See the link in the description for how we did it. I didn't do it, but how we did it. Now, with Glance operating in this prized real estate, it bears monetization opportunity to enable smartphone vendors to boost their revenue, with this included as a bundle when Android phones are sold to you and I. Don't know why, I don't have Android phones. Glance personalizes the content feed on your lock screen based on your users' interests, encouraging them to engage deeply with the content. But what does this Google-backed platform mean for the general punter? Well, it means yes, that you'll see more of the content that speaks to you, but on the flip side, you won't be on what could almost be as accepted as common ground to receive your paid ads, your internet browser and social media. Instead, the moment you engage with your mobile, you'll be fed this content instantly. It's worth asking, is this going too far? I know my procrastination will bite at content that speaks true to me if all I want to do is check the time. But on a more serious note, how influenced then are we if all we are doing is getting fed ads all the time our eyes hit the screen? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. On a note of how much is too much, we dive into a relatively uncharted topic that even took some reading time on our behalf to fully grasp. Now, if we told you that your digital paid media contributed to the world's carbon footprint, would you believe us? Well, surprisingly so. The internet accounts for around 4% of the global carbon emissions, with Australia's top digital sites annually emitting 833,000 tonnes of carbon from ad impressions alone. In layman's terms, that's 250,000 cars. You and I are gluttons in the products that we consume. With an estimated 4,000 adverts that we're exposed to every day, it's no surprise that overconsumption is one of climate's biggest threats. Much like how cigarettes were advertised as a way of life back in the day, so too is advertising for heavily polluting products and services such as aviation and petrol engine cars. Beyond the push for consuming products, each impression generates carbon, and that footprint is roughly 20% higher here in Australia. So consider this video as being a top of the marketing funnel. You're now in the awareness stage. So he is considering for what things he can do and dive a little bit deeper into your advertising footprint. Firstly, measure your impact. There's a handful of tools now that are subscribed to begin tracking the weight of our campaigns and how we can mitigate our impact, such as AdGreens, which we'll include in the link below, as well as WARCs. Second, even scheduling an ad just slightly around the targeted region's peak consumption time could have a huge impact on carbon footprint, for the better. That doesn't mean broadcasting to the graveyard shift at 3 AM either, but who knows, stepping outside the peak of ad traffic could pay dividends. The push for renewable energy is inevitable, especially with a survey of young Australians reporting that over 80% were extremely concerned with the climate change. Ad Net Zero, a program that aims to curb the environmental impact of advertising, is expanding internationally with support with some of the major marketing organisations. As more advertisers get on board with this movement, not only will firms become more attractive in the long run to an aging, forward-thinking generation, but as more money gets steered towards publishers with a sustainability emphasis, and as a result, will financially get rewarded for their efforts. The bottom of this funnel is the change that we can collectively make to tighten up our marketing efforts while still driving ROI through paid media. It's definitely food for thought. So wrapping up our agency update, we have our software spotlight, your monthly scoop on software that we've been getting around here at The Hood. This month is Coassemble, a super neat training online platform that helps business drive growth by creating user-friendly training experiences for employees and clientele. Coassemble engages through its variety it offers users on the platform, from interaction, challenges, and rewards that can be embedded within the learning experience. It's a software that has helped us nourish our team, as well as those looking to take their HubSpot experience to the next level. Neighbourhood have recently created a practical series so that you and your team can become HubSpot pros, learning marketing, sales, service, and CMS Hub, all in your own time, with Coassemble being at the forefront of offering a truly engaging, educational experience. If you're keen to check out this course, so you're making the most out of your HubSpot investment, or perhaps you're looking to drive efficiencies through a CRM that you're still yet to decide on, we'll include a link for this course in the description below. And that's a wrap for this month's agency update. We hope that you're having a ripper July so far and we're able to take something away from this video. But remember, if you need a hand with anything we've mentioned in this video, check out our blog for tons of referable content, or drop us a line in the comments below and we can work it out together. But for now, that's it from me. Happy July and happy marketing from all of us here at Neighbourhood. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, bro.